What's going on, G's? It is David here, and we are back with another video. Now, in this video, guys, we're going to be going over Premier League preview. Now, when I mean Premier League preview, we're going to be previewing all the matches that will be taking place this weekend coming for the Premier League. I believe it's match week 35, which means there's 3 games left. It's either 34 or 35, it's one of them. But there's actually 4 games left. And when it comes to the points and the table in the Premier League, is going to be really, really interesting to see what happens at the end. The Premier League table will be right here next to me right now. Of course, you already know Liverpool are the Premier League champions. Man City are currently second. Chelsea is third. Leicester is fourth. Manchester United is fifth. Wolves are sixth. Sheffield is seventh. Arsenal are eighth. And Spurs are ninth. And Spurs actually drew today against Bournemouth. At Bournemouth. So Bournemouth picked up a very good point that nobody would really think, because against Tottenham, you would think Tottenham would beat them. But the bottom 3 for the Premier League table goes as followed. Bournemouth in 18th place. Aston Villa in 19th, and Norwich, who are probably going to be relegated, in 20th. Bournemouth have 28 points right now. Villa have 27. Norwich have 21. Now, the team right above Bournemouth in terms of the Premier League relegation zone is Watford on 31. And then is West Ham on 31 also. So when it comes to the teams that could possibly go down and the teams that are possibly going to be safe, the team above West Ham is most likely safe, and that is Brighton, because Brighton's on 36 points and 4 games. If Bournemouth can win all four of the remaining games, that would be just amazing for them, but I don't really think it's going to happen. Now, in terms of the top 6 battle, Chelsea's on 60, Leicester's on 59, Manchester United's on 58. So the battle for the top 4 is going to be really, really interesting. But then there's also the battle for top 6. Wolves are on 52 points, Arsenal's on 51. Sheffield's on 51, Arsenal's on 50, Tottenham's on 49, and then you got Burnley up there too, and Everton. Spurs is on 49, Burnley is on 49, so that's going to be really, really interesting. And considering the fact that Burnley is actually in 10th place right now, and they're on the same amount of points as Tottenham, that's not very good for Spurs fans. Spurs fans, when they brought in Jose Mourinho, they thought Jose Mourinho was going to be able to change this club and bring this club to a whole lot better future. But now, let's take a look at the Premier League matchups that I'll be heading for match 34, or match week 35, if I can remember right. The first matchup of the weekend is going to be Watford against Newcastle. Watford being at home, obviously. Then we have West Ham at Norwich, Burnley at Liverpool, Chelsea at Sheffield, and then City at Brighton. That's the Saturday games. The Sunday games are Everton at Wolves, Crystal Palace at Aston Villa, Arsenal at Spurs, and then Leicester at Bournemouth. And then, of course, there's one Monday game, and it's going to be against Southampton going to Manchester United. Now, some of these games could actually change, because you obviously got teams that are in the relegation zone that could be battling for wins and trying to stay up. But there's also teams that are battling for top 4 spots, top 6 spots, so they're going to want to win also. So let's go through each game and predict my match score predictions. Watford versus Newcastle at Watford. Now, we all know Watford's towards the bottom, so Watford are going to need the points. They're going to be playing at home. Newcastle the other day just got smashed by, I think it was City, 4-0 or something like that. I think it was actually yesterday they got smashed by City 4-0. So this game is going to be a really, really interesting game, but I feel like it's going to end up being in a draw, and I feel like the score prediction is going to be 1-1. Then we have Norwich versus West Ham. Both of these teams are trying to win, because both of these teams don't want to get relegated. But West Ham's going to end up pulling the win in the end, 2-1 at Norwich. Then we have Liverpool against Burnley at Liverpool. Liverpool are going to thrash Burnley, and not as bad as I would think it is, but Liverpool are going to beat Burnley 3-0. Then we have Sheffield versus Chelsea. This is going to be an interesting game, because Sheffield does really, really play good. They're very good at being defensive. And then Chelsea are very, very good when it comes to attacking, not really good when it comes to defensive. So I feel like this game is going to end up being a draw, and it's going to end up being 2-2, with Sheffield and Chelsea drawing at Sheffield. Then the final game of Saturday is going to be Brighton against Manchester City at Brighton. Brighton's going to get smashed by Man City 4-0 in this game. Man City are on a run of form, and I don't really think Brighton's going to be able to stop them. This is not Arsenal Football Club, where Brighton beat Arsenal at Brighton, so Man City's going to smash Brighton. It's going to it's going to be tough, but at least Brighton can possibly know they're going to be safe for the upcoming season. Then we have Wolves versus Everton at Wolves. This game is going to be probably the most exciting game, I believe, in terms of the Premier League football for this weekend, and I think it's going to be Wolves winning in a 3-2 matchup, which means it's going to be a 5-goal thriller, so that's going to be a very, very good game to watch. Aston Villa versus Crystal Palace is the next game on Sunday. Aston Villa is going to surprise Crystal Palace and get the win 2-1, even though Christian Benteke scored the other day for Crystal Palace, so that's completely surprising. Spurs versus Arsenal. This is going to be the North London derby. Of course, Arsenal after Tottenham, they're going to have to play Liverpool. So Arsenal, I think, have been on the better run of form in the past few games more than Tottenham. And Tottenham just drew against Bournemouth. Arsenal drew the other day against Leicester. Leicester's one of the best teams in the Premier League. Bournemouth are trying to save their butt. So Arsenal is going to get the win here, and they're going to win 2-1 at White Hart Lane. And then the final game for Sunday is going to be Bournemouth against Leicester City. And I feel like Bournemouth is going to pull out another shocker. Bournemouth are very, very good when it comes to being at home. And they're going to be riding high after getting a draw against Tottenham Hotspur. So Bournemouth are going to be able to get the win here. And they're going to stay as a draw with Leicester 2-2 at, I think it's called, I don't know. I forgot what Bournemouth Stadium is called. I think it's Vitality Stadium or something like that. But yeah, they're going to get the draw at home against Leicester 2-2. And then we have the final game of the week for the Premier League weekend. And that's going to be Manchester United versus Southampton at Manchester United. And I really don't think Southampton are going to surprise Manchester United. Now, the thing is, when it comes to Southampton have been surprised the past since the break has come back, because they were in the relegation zone, I think, before. No, they were not in the relegation zone. They were close to the relegation zone. And now they're up behind Everton. They're only like 4 points off of Everton, so that is really, really surprising when it comes to this. But in terms of the Manchester United-Southampton game, I don't really think that's going to be changing anything different. And Manchester United are going to beat Southampton 3-1. So let me go back through my score predictions for each game. Watford is going to draw against Newcastle. Norwich is going to lose against West Ham. Liverpool are going to beat Burnley 3-0. Sheffield is going to draw against Chelsea 2-2. And Brighton are going to get smashed by Man City 4-0. Those are Saturday games. Sunday games, Everton and Wolves is going to end 3-2 Wolves. Aston Villa is going to beat Crystal Palace 2-1. Spurs are going to lose Arsenal 2-1. Bournemouth is going to draw against Leicester 2-2. And then Manchester United will end up beating Southampton 3-1. So in terms of the Premier League preview, that is going to be my video for this weekend, and seeing if I can predict everything right and seeing everything right. And I'll be doing the Premier League preview every single week for the rest of the remaining games that are going to be happening. And considering that NBC has a score prediction app where you can win money based off of this, I'm probably going to be doing that and going based off of what I just told you guys. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that. You can download the NBC Sports Predictor app and predict the Premier League games. But anyway, guys, I will thank you guys for watching this video. I'll be posting more sports content like this. Make sure you check out another video that I'll be posting later on today. It's going to be the New York Giants season predictions. Of course, it's going to be Football Predictions Friday, so I can't stop for anything. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys all later. Peace.